Hello everyone, my name is Paul Stamayoi and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 320, Archen. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? And I'm going to get two more because I wanted to make sure it's always a full batch just for extra luck. And yeah, I did look up the vegetable. I've heard this actually during one of the songs I listened to on Spotify, like a rap line, a rhyme. It goes like, looking like an artichoke, vegetable. It's kind of messed up because the guy's kind of like explaining as a disabled person, but like putting them to like a vegetable, so it's like kind of messed up. But that's pretty much where I remember it from, the artichoke, and that is a real vegetable you can eat, a real green. So it's pretty awesome because the name I am going to be naming my first shiny Archen that I'm going to keep Artichen. Artichoke. No, Artichin, that's what I'm gonna call it. So I don't want the whole thing to be like based off artichoke. So this is the one I left off on, but just in case, I'm just gonna show you all of them. Yeah, but I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna name the shiny Archen, my first one, Archen, Artichin. No, Artichin, Artichin. That's what I'm gonna call it. That's what I'm gonna call it. Whether it's a girl or a boy, it's gonna be called Artichin, the first shiny Archen. So yeah, maybe that'll just immediately give me some huge luck. Cause I didn't do that when I first, did the whole shiny Lapras thing. It took a long time. It took up until recently. So maybe that's really where my luck comes from. Um, but honestly, I'm hoping honestly I don't get the shinies all the time like this, the really rare ones, especially live on recording. That's the whole reason. Like, that's honestly like a live shiny right there. I wasn't live streaming, but it was, it's a thing. Oh, that's another thing I almost forgot to talk about. Before I get into the topic, before I forget, I remember there's this shiny hunting episode I was watching yesterday from Supreme Arcanine. Um, so pretty much, he got a shiny hatched egg off screen, and I realized that why don't I just do that every time when I hatch a new egg? I will actually save the game, or just a batch of it. I'll save the game just in case if any of them are shiny. And I think that's a really smart idea, honestly, because it's not like super live, like you weren't hatching it on there, you weren't your first reaction, but to get the actual hatch and everything on screen, I think it would be really cool. So I'm gonna do my best whenever I finally get the time to do that, because yeah, now I got the whole training my good old Grappus to level 100. So yeah. So anyway, but I think this is the fifth one. I'll check after it gets restored. But anyway, the topic for this episode is by me. It is a personal thing, so I'm just gonna say it. So it is another ability of mine that I believe that I have, and I'm not sure if it's very common. Yeah, it was 5. Okay, cool. But anyway, all right, good. I know you're probably thinking, why you keep hoping that for it's not a shiny? I'm just really hoping that I don't get any kind of permanent loss to my life because I'm getting these surprises. Because if you saw how surprised I got during that shiny Lapras, like I said, that's still very rare odds, and to get it like during these, me recording it, that's the whole reason why I'm doing these, because it could just happen. But anyway, yeah. So pretty much the ability is, it's about like some kind of high-speed regeneration. I'm not talking like Deadpool or anything, but I'm talking about pretty much what it like. If I've been, this is how my ability works. Like I said, I don't know if it's just common or just common sense that this happens, but I probably think it is, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna say it anyway. So I believe that this ability of mine is just a thing with me either ways. It is pretty much that when I get hurt, like an injury in the same place for a good amount of times, then when it's going to start to be able to heal faster and faster each time. Like, it won't instantly, you won't see the healing process like with your own eyes, unless you focus your eyes on that spot have like something like that to where it's 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, maintenance, checking on the injury, um, but yeah, so, anyways, pretty much, that's my ability, like, that's what I'm talking about. It's high speed regeneration. Every time that a certain injury that I have had, that it's like happens in the same spot or pretty close to the same spot, it'll just heal up pretty fast. So I don't know if that's, like I said, an ability of mine, or if it's pretty common. I'm not sure. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty much the topic, the personal thing. So I just thought I'd mention it. And yeah, the whole thing about me not the whole talking about the you should only have one wife, or if you're a girl have one husband. And when it comes to like like having like a girlfriend or boyfriend, depending on what gender you are. Like if you're of course a boy, then you go for a girlfriend, but if you're a girl, then you go for a boyfriend. But anyway, you can have like multiple of those because you're not completely dedicating your life to them. That means don't like do like horrible stuff to them just because they're not your like spouse. Spouse is pretty much like wife or husband, so that's like a better way to the variety. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna definitely put that as the topic as completed because I for sure thought that that was the topic that I have made and talked about, but I guess not. So I will definitely put that down just so I absolutely know that I've talked about it before, even if it was on accident. So yeah, so pretty much yeah. So anyway, I want to get back to what I was talking to right before I got the shiny Lapras. Got the good old Lapras. I just gotta get used to calling her that because it is a her. So it's pretty awesome because it's like it's a real good color for like a female, purple. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, but yeah, I was talking about how the decks that I use for mystery, I don't think they're all 40 cards. Like, the reason why it's not every single deck in the game, like story deck, both for the reverse, for like the campaign duels, I mean, both the reverse and normal duel. I think it's because like some of them just straight up don't have, um, they don't have enough cards to be able to make a 40 card deck. Because some cards to me, they're just so useless to have in, and I just wouldn't want to have them in. I don't care if it's to fill up the deck. That's just so stupid to have those in, even if it's just one or two or even three. I just no, I'm not a fan of that. So yeah, look at this. I'm getting really good at restoring these. Seems like I've got the hang of it pretty much. So that's great. And yeah. So anyway, pretty fast now. It's just so weird doing something different now. Now that I'm not shiny hunting for the good old Grapparus, it's so weird. It's so freaking weird, but I'm so happy inside. I'm not as excited as I was before, but like honestly, that was like the first time I felt like that in such a long time. Like that honestly felt like I was gonna pass out or like faint or something, and I don't think I've ever fainted. I don't know if I haven't like instantly like just got knocked out before, but I feel like felt like weak to the point, weak enough to the point where I thought I was just gonna like pass out. But no, I didn't feel like it weak at all. The only part was just like I said, my head was a little bit hot and my like all the tingling all over my feet. Like that is some crazy reaction though. I hope I get that kind of reaction every time from a shiny. Even if it doesn't take that long as it's a certain like at least half odds or the straight up full 1 in 8,192 original odds. Oh, I think that was the fifth. I don't know. I've been doing these really fast. Nope, one more. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah. But pretty much, if I do duel my friend today, because today is a holiday for like school, at least for my where I live, because my brothers and my sisters, they have today off Monday. I guess it's like a holiday or something, like I had said, like a certain special day. But yeah, so Why was I saying that? Oh yeah, that's because, what the heck? Oh, I was like, what is that dot on my screen? It's like some kind of fluff. I'll make sure to get it off. I was like, what the heck? I was like, that's not part of Archen. It's just something on my DS. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll be able to duel today, and I'm gonna be switching off between. Well, today I'll be using, if I'm gonna be going up against my friend, definitely my main Paul's deck, and I will be, unless I can't, then I'll just go and straight up find randoms, and then just of course already use my Paul's deck anyway. But also, what else? I just want to make sure when I'm dueling with him, I'll switch off each day, unless we can duel a lot, because usually he only has about time for one match, which is like 2 duels, sometimes 3 if if one player each gets a win, and then the third one will decide who's like the true winner. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. But I'm just really excited because now I get to finally use my good old signature deck, and I don't have to hope on something random, and I'll be able to have the epic clash with him again. But if he can't, I understand, because he has a completely different time zone than me. Like I said, 7 hours difference, so I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have that holiday like I do in my area. So yeah, I think this is the 4th one, so I'll go for one more. I'm going to trust my gut with this one, because I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to keep tabs on how many I've restored during this part, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm like really also surprised that Shiny Lapras episode. I just bring it up so much because I'm just still so surprised that it freaking happened. It's almost like a dream come true. Like it literally took so many episodes. Like I said, I could have got really unlucky and gotten like that one Galactic Elliot YouTuber. Yeah, this must be the 5th. Yeah, look at me, look at me go. But anyway, yeah, he like on type null, and I guess it's for common for a lot of people to get like really unlucky with those. But for me, I don't know, like I said, how many encounters I exactly did to get that Grapparus, but honestly, I just so amazed that I got it so fast near the odds. Because I know you're probably thinking, "Well, that is not fast at all. That is like almost the 4,000." But honestly, it could have been much worse. Like I said, it could have been like 5 times that amount, or even more, or somewhere around there. So honestly, I'm just grateful to have my good old Grapparus, because it is long and awaited and deserved. It is well earned. So I sat here with all of you, and yeah, I'm really glad that I also got it during an episode where I still had topics, even though the topics that I personally made currently are coming to running out. But I'm hoping that the Shiny Lapras will bring a lot more to my channel, stuff known to my channels. Because you better believe I'm gonna tell because my best friend doesn't really care about Pokemon, but my friend, like I was talking about, that I duel a lot recently, especially during the weekends, because he's got school and all that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna definitely tell him to check that out, because just this, well, maybe I'll tell my best friend as well, because I don't think he's ever seen me surprised like that before. I think we can get a full 5. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the full 5. The animation doesn't take that long. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna take much shorter, but I forgot the whole nicknaming thing. So I'm just gonna check the. Well, no. Since it's gonna be. Oh wait, no, but I don't want it to be part. No, I don't want it to get split up into parts. So I'd rather it just be this. Sorry. Okay. Well, anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, and be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below, and I'll be seeing y'all later. I've been your host, Hans de Mayoi, and goodbye.